Welcome to Fight Waves. Audio Journeys by Kung Fu Academic. I started training martial arts 24 years ago. When I was 11, I actually wanted to start when I was around 4 or 5. I don't remember that, but that's what my parents told me. And they said no because I'm a girl and girls don't fight, so they put me in ballet instead. And they kicked me out after 2 years. And after that, I had to go to gymnastics, and then also didn't work out. So when I was 11, I finally started with karate, and then with kung fu. And so basically, I spent most of my martial arts life in traditional styles, Japanese or Chinese. You know, those kind of those kind of styles where you expect to learn how to defend yourself, how to kick and punch, but also like how to become a better person. There is this like lifestyle connected with that. There is this like being humble, high moral code and so on. And it was great for me. I think what's really happened, and I'm so happy for that, that like being or growing up in traditional martial arts really made me the person I am and gave me lots of values I can lean into, and I'm really grateful for that. I would not change at all. But one thing that actually happened and that is not helping me at all, on the opposite, is what I want to talk about today. So, in Kung Fu, we don't have belts. That means that, like, never there is point of time where you will be like, oh, I'm pretty good enough for a, I don't know, orange belt. These are the requirements and I'm fulfilling them. So I am an orange belt. I'm good enough for an orange belt. So that doesn't really happen. In Kung Fu, traditionally, there are no levels like that. I'm training Hungar or Hunkyun style, which comes from southern China. And the only way how we like differentiate is the color of the buttons. So for like ceremonies or like traditional events, we use this kind of black silk, like a, I don't want to say costume, but I guess that's maybe uniform. Yeah, uniform. It's not really good for training. I hate to wear it when I train, but it's like the special occasion clothes, and so there are buttons, and they are either black or white. So the white is for a student, and the black one is for a sifu. So basically, they are saying either you are a student or you are a sifu, like teacher, master, nothing in between. And that's kind of common in training, that you train, and your teacher, especially if he or she, if they are Chinese, they will be like, their kind of feedback would be like no, or not good, or again, or just like this kind of like comments that doesn't really give you any kind of like real value, just like that it's not enough yet, it's not good yet. And we call it eating bitter when you have to like go through all these like uncomfortable feelings when you train. Like, it is expected that when you are studying at the Chinese or with Chinese master, that it will not be pleasant, it will be difficult, and you will get lots of negative feedback. Eating bitter. It's also that kind of like pop culture idea that we all fantasize about. Going to China, learning in a temple, standing on the poles, and eating bitter from your Chinese master. If your Chinese master is friendly and giving you lots of like positive feedback, then you are in a wrong movie. So, well, this is all good. This is all good. So you get used to it. You get used to that. Like, there's always something you need to work on. You become humble, and that's fine. But then, when I started fighting, then I realized that this doesn't really work for me anymore. Because, when you walk to the cage or to the ring and you are about to face the other person, you need to feel like you are better. You need to have some kind of self-confidence, and the self-confidence has to lean on something, such as like your positive experience in training, that you gain something, or some kind of like small victories or so on. And if you don't have it, then suddenly like you don't believe in yourself, and you cannot walk to the cage thinking, oh, I'm not good enough yet. I'm still learning. I have lots of skills to still gain. I'm, beginning in the beginning of my career. But that's not enough. You need to walk there to the cage and be like, I believe in myself. I know I have done things. I have succeeded already in lots of areas of my training and my life. I have something to lean on. But then suddenly it's totally different like mindset. And so this is like this idea of like a moral hero who is humble, who is, training in the mountains, and speak with a soft voice, but then like is super good in fighting. But in the real life, you really need to celebrate your victories. It's okay to be humble, but do you give yourself credit for what you do? And I realize for me it's really easy to give you a list of things that I need to improve, because I know what I suck at. I have been always trained in this way that I am not good enough, so I can immediately tell you 100 things that I need to work on. But if you ask me what I'm good at, that's much more difficult question for me, because this is not the way of thinking that I'm used to. This is something I have been working on for the past few years, when I realized that I really need this for fighting and for real life, actually. So make sure you celebrate your victories, because you can do it every day. Small victories, such as, I don't know, having a good round in sparring, or, I don't know, defending an armbar in BJJ, or like in real life. I mean, real life. Outside of the mats, you can do it every day. Give yourself credit for all the small victories and all the successes you have so far. Do it every day. Have you done it today? Make sure you follow me on my socials, where you can also ask questions, or you subscribe to my irregular newsletter on my website.